and today I'm making a video about why I do not work for VIPKid. Okay, so in case you've never seen any of my videos before, my name is Carly and I work for 51 Talk. It's one of the biggest, highest paying online ESL teaching companies. I've been working for them for a bit over a year now and it's great. I love it. 51 Talk has its problems too, okay? I've made a video already about why I don't think you should work for 51 Talk, in case you want to check it out. But today I'm making a video about VIPKid. And I'm making this video because I get asked a lot why I don't work for VIPKid. And I think it's really funny because there are so many online ESL teaching companies and I've made videos about like what I think are the top companies, and I do include VIPKid on that list, but VIPKid is not the company for me. So I'm going to elaborate a little further about why I do not work for VIPKid today. Please just hear me out before you come for me. Okay, I know VIPKid has a really loyal following of teachers, and I'm sure you love your job, okay? But just hear me out for why VIPKid is not for me, okay? Alright, so let me get my list. Alright, so I don't want to work for VIPKid because first of all, they have a really intense hiring process. They make you do different mock lessons. It's very intense from everything I've read about. It's just too much for me. All right. Another reason I do not want to work for VIPKid is that they have a serious problem with actually getting bookings for their new teachers. I've read about teachers waiting 2, 3 months before even getting their first class. And to be honest with you, 51 Talk has had a similar problem, but they had a huge hiring freeze and didn't hire any more teachers for a long time. But I see VIPKid is steadily recruiting teachers. So even though they have issues getting all of their current teachers bookings, they don't have any problems with hiring more teachers. So I don't really like that. And I know that you're working as a freelance um, teacher, but I feel like it's the responsibility of the company to be responsible with how many teachers they hire. So if you have way more teachers than students, of course, not all teachers are going to be able to even get books. So for me, that's a huge reason. I think it just takes too long to actually get started with VIPKid. It's all about your luck. If you're lucky and you've got that first student that books you, then that's all it takes. But if you're not lucky, you could be waiting a long time to get any bookings. Okay, I also really don't like how VIPKid makes you have a classroom. You have to have like a background with all sorts of stuff on it for entertaining kids. And I travel, so like this is my room in my house where I teach from, and I use a white background. With 51 Talk, they want you to have a clear background. They don't want you to have a whole bunch of things for the kids. They want the lesson to be about the material and about you. Like you are supposed to be animated and you are supposed to use props to get the kids engaged, and they don't really want you to have a background. So that's perfect for me because when I'm traveling, I cannot be putting up stuff on walls and worried about the backgrounds that I have. Another reason I don't want to work for VIPKid is because they have a lot of young kids, a lot of young kids, and I like that with 51 Talk. Sometimes I even have adults, teenagers, older kids. I think I would go crazy having to be like teaching 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-olds all day. So I just like that with 51 Talk I have a wide range of different ages, so it works out better for me. Okay, another reason I don't want to work for VIPKid is that they're very pro parent. So if anything happens with technology or the student not performing properly, more or less it seems like they put the blame on the teachers. So I don't like that. With 51 Talk, I can tell them about a problem and they don't really blame me. They say, okay, they hear me out. I've got screenshots to prove. Today, for example, this little boy was reading a book throughout the entire lesson with me. I wrote him multiple times and said, and used the translator and said, please stop reading a book. 51 Talk is not going to blame me for that. I mean, I was in there, but okay. Another reason I don't want to work for VIPKid is Okay, the top pay that they advertise is actually very difficult to get. It's not easy to get all the incentives that they advertise. You have to be like pretty much perfect to get that. So that's not really the pay on the surface level looks great, but when you actually talk to people who work for the company, you will come to realize that it's not really easy to get that high pay that they advertise. Okay, this is the biggest reason for why I don't work for VIPKid. Um, I don't think they're very understanding at all about emergencies, things happening in people's lives, reasons for why you cannot teach. Okay, things happen. You're only allowed to have 6 absences per contract period, and that's 6 months. And sometimes really serious things happen where you need to miss class more than 6 times. Okay, the biggest and saddest issue that I've seen has been a teacher having her child pass away, and she informed VIPKid about what was going on, and they ended up firing her. So eventually, a lot of people were complaining, and they rehired her, but come on, come on. I mean, things happen, and even not as serious as someone passing away. And I think a company should be understanding, have substitutes, have a system in place for emergency type situations. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to miss class if my dog passes away, or I mean, whatever. And I want my company to be understanding about that. So I think 5-1 Talk is really great about being understanding about emergencies. And I've never had any issues with them as far as getting um, absences approved and penalties reversed. They're very understanding in that regard. They understand that I'm a person and life happens and you can't control everything. So, those are the biggest reasons for why I don't work for VIPKid. Me personally, I'm not saying VIPKid is a bad company at all. I'm just saying that I prefer 5-1 Talk. And there are so many companies out there. I want people to realize that VIPKid is probably the most famous. They're on Forbes list. They have over 40,000 teachers. But there are other companies that are just as good as VIPKid, and everyone should pick a online ESOL teaching company based on what their personal needs are. So if you need any help finding a company, make sure you check out my other videos where I talk about what I think are the top companies to work for. And feel free to leave any questions in the comment section below for me. Please like this video if you like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!